Assalamualaikum and good day to Madam and everyone. Our presentation is about Program Kasih Desa, an analysis of rural development administration in Malaysia. This program is implemented under KKDW and focuses on improving rural communities through a participatory development approach. This will be presented by me myself, Elizati binti Ibrahim, my group members, Nur Asmaniza binti Abdullah, Batrisha Muhammad Shafi'i, and Lukman Nur Hakim bin Bahar. Malaysia still faces a development gap between urban and rural areas. Rural communities often experience poverty, limited job opportunities, and weak infrastructure, with rural poverty remaining at around 23%. Government intervention is necessary to ensure inclusive and balanced national development. For example, many rural villages still face issues such as poor road access and limited employment options compared to urban areas. About the development administration in Malaysia, previously Malaysia practiced a top-down development approach such as under the new economic policy, the NEP, where decisions were made centrally. However, this approach limited community participation. Like today, development administration has shifted towards a bottom-up approach where communities are involved in planning and implementation as seen in PKD. For example, under PKD, villagers decide what projects are most needed in their village instead of being decided by the central government.
Program Kasih was introduced in 2020 and implemented under Budget 2021 by KKW. Each village received 10,000 ringgit Malaysia to implement community-driven projects that address local needs. Example, village may choose to use the fund for repairing road, upgrading water system, or improving community facilities. The main objective of PKD are to improve rural infrastructure, create economic opportunities, and strengthen social cohesion. Implementation is led by the JKK, which prepare proposal, manage fund, and oversees execution. JKKK acts as a local administration, ensure project match the actual need of villagers. PKD undertake various activities including infrastructure development, skill training, and entrepreneurship programs. Efforts are supported by agencies such as Kemas and UPSI to build human capital, especially among youth and women. Training programs such as digital marketing and food processing help villagers generate income.
Okay, for these slides, PKD also introduced initiatives like Sentuhan Kasih Desa and Mega Carnival Kasih Desa, which help rural entrepreneurs promote and sell their products. These initiatives contribute to job creation and income growth. For example, rural food and handicraft products are marketed beyond loyal village through these platforms. Okay, moving to the next slide. The strength of PKD lies in strong community participation and fast implementation. However, weakness include limited funding and administrative skill gaps among some JKKK members. So, for example, some villagers may struggle with reporting or project management due to lack of experience. Okay, moving to the next slide. PKD has opportunities in digital entrepreneurship and rural tourism development. However, threats such as rural-urban migration, climate risks, and coordination issues may affect program effectiveness. So, for example, young people moving to cities may reduce local participation in village projects.
So for the outcomes and impact, there are many positive outcome in impacts. The first 1,000 of villages benefit nationwide program Kasidesa has reached more than 1,000 villages across Malaysia, showing wide acceptance at the grassroots level and providing support through infrastructure and entrepreneurship and service-based activity. Also reduce rural poverty by around 8% as villagers gain new income opportunities through skill and entrepreneurship projects, proving that government funds produce real benefit for rural communities. And the third one, job creation and income improvement. PKD create about 5,000 job opportunities and have increased household income for B40 participants, with some experiencing up to 40% growth, allowing villagers to earn more and become less dependent on external assistance. And the last one, stronger community cooperation. The program encourage village to work together in planning and carrying out projects, with strengthening trust, teamwork, and unity, helping rural communities become more stable and resilient in the long term. So for the recommendation, the first one, increase allocation per village. The effectiveness of program Kasidesa, we first recommend increasing the financial allocation for each village. Raising the allocation around RM20,000 would support more comprehensive and sustainable initiative. This increase is important because construction and material costs have risen, and meaningful development outcome require long-term investment rather than short-term fix. Secondly, mandatory training for JKKK members. We propose introducing mandatory training programs for JKKK members. This training could be organized through collaborating between UPSI and KEMAS. The goal is to strengthen administrative, financial, and technical capacity at the grassroots level. With better skills, JKK commits will be able to plan, manage, and sustain their project more effectively, reducing risk of mismanagement and improving program outcomes. The third, strengthen public-private partnership by collaborating with private organizations, especially in sectors such as renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, and digital entrepreneurship. PKD can gain additional funding, expertise, and technology. For example, working with companies like Petronas could help introduce green innovation directly into rural development initiative while ensuring sustainability and long-term impact. The last one, prioritize sustainable and climate resilient project. PKD should prioritize sustainable and climate resilient project. This include conducting an annual SWOT-based audits to track performance and identify areas for improvement. Future projects should focus on environmental resilience, gender inclusivity, and empowerment. For instance, ensuring that at least 50% of PKD projects are led by women would help enhance participation and support equitable development in rural communities. So, for the conclusion, program Kasih Desa reflect effective development administration by promoting participatory and decentralized governance. Through community-driven implementation, the program empower rural communities both economically and socially, while supporting Malaysia's broader agenda for inclusive and sustainable development. That's all. Thank you.